Hi guys, it's Riley, and I'm back after a 5-day break from my YouTube. Now, you guys might be thinking, why was I having a 5-day break? And, well, okay, I'll explain it to you. So, basically, before I do that, I just wanted to start off by saying that it is an important message, and I want all of you to listen to this and watch it. So, let's begin the story. So, I started YouTube way back in December. That's when I started my channel, really. And I was only 13. I'm still 13 right now. My first video, Bob Blast Review, was uploaded on February on February the 2nd. No, February the 1st. And I've uploaded on February the 2nd. Yeah, February the 1st. And then my YouTube channel became really popular. So, I just wanted to say that I did start YouTube nearly 3 months ago. I started YouTube in December 31st, 2015. It's been a great pleasure because I could leave comments and interact with people and kind of communicate with people. And by uploading videos, it would make my channel more popular. And it is popular. It's getting popular. It's populating. But, yeah, it is populating. So then at that time it was really good. So let me explain to you actually my personality. So I am
low battery. 20%. Close. Stop recording video. Button.
Okay, sorry, I got a low battery alert, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm kind of a person that so I'm a blind person, but I'm kind of a person, I'm not an introvert. I am definitely an extrovert. And I'm not a shy person. I'm always confident. But because I have high anxiety, I can actually get anxious quite easily. So, I always wanted to, I've always wanted to, being an extrovert, I don't like doing stuff by myself. I really don't like doing stuff in solo. I like to be in a group of people. And I like to work as a group. And I like to interact as a group. That's my personality. And then I've heard of two group channels that I could participate in to match my interests. And the only way I could do that on YouTube was join in a group channel, because that's how I could match my interest. But I've already heard of two group channels on YouTube: Test Mode Insiders and Bop It Professionals. So first, I did want to join on Bop It Professionals, but then when I realized that they had terminated their group, I screwed it up. So my only option I had was Test Mode Insiders. This is where the story actually begins. Now, I am a Test Mode Outsider. That's the opposite of being a Test Mode Insider. So, being a Test Mode Outsider, I have been surrounded by a bunch of enemies. And what I mean by enemies is people that have been bullies and threateners and humiliators, and basically people who are deliberately posting stuff to hurt you. I have been surrounded by a bunch of enemies. And, so, being a Test Mode Outsider, I've been surrounded by a bunch of enemies. And ever since then, my YouTube life has been stressful. And oftentimes, oftentimes, like, I don't know what to do. Because, so first of all, I have been bullied and threatened and humiliated by a lot of people. People were deliberately posting stuff to try and humiliate me and basically hurt me and destroy my feelings. That's what they were trying to do. So they deliberately were posting mean comments in my videos to literally humiliate me and destroy my and literally like convince me to destroy my channel. To like swipe it out of this earth. That's what they were literally trying to do. And I'm not kidding. They were literally trying to humiliate me like that. So, and that kind of hurt me. It was really bad. It was very insane, and it was also very stressful because I have been bullied. Cyberbullied. And it was very stressful, and I just couldn't handle it. Just couldn't handle it. So, it was very stressful, and it led me to having high levels of stress and really high levels of anxiety. Because it was so stressful. Everybody should know what it feels like to be bullied and humiliated by someone. It's very stressful and scary. And I felt like YouTube was a very unsafe environment. And this high level of stress actually led me to having bursts of tears. So I told my parents, and they said, ignore them. So I did ignore the bullies. So that's all this story about bullies. So, what I did then was that I decided to join a group. I decided to be part of a group channel. I decided to make myself more popular. And so, like I said, I didn't want to join Bot Professionals, but then when I realized they had terminated, I just screwed that up. But now I want to join Test Mode Insiders. Now, I know this sounds really bad. Sorry, Test Mode Insiders, but literally, here's my honesty. And I'm really being honest. I'm not a liar. I'm really being honest. So, as a 13-year-old girl, and also being a visually impaired student, I always wanted to join a group channel because that's my interest. I don't like to be myself. I like to work in a group with other people. So, and so all of my friends, like Craig Wilson and Sam Walk and all those people, they were already in Test Mode Insiders. Now, I can't say that was kind of bad. Like, I'm not saying it's bad for you guys to be on Test Mode Insiders, because I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just talking about myself as an honest person. So here it is. I want to join on Test Mode Insiders. Because all my friends are in it. And me, I'm the only outsider surrounded by a bunch of bullies and humiliators. So what I did, first of all, I kind of felt really scared to ask. Because first of all, I'll have to know their account. And of course, you're not gonna tell anybody their account because that's privacy, right? But, so, first of all, I didn't know how to join. Like, I didn't know what to do to match my interests. I didn't know how it should be managed. And second, I felt really scared to ask. Because I felt like people are gonna either yell at me or either say no. But I managed to muster up my courage and ask, and of course nobody replied. Because I once heard King Bop ask, but nobody ever replied to him. So I began to feel like in a world where I didn't know what to do. I was just completely lost. And this actually led to jealousy because everybody was in Test Mode Insiders. And I felt like being the only outsider. And I felt really lonely because there was nobody around with me to help me. And everybody was like all bullies and like mean people. it felt very unsafe and lonely. It felt it felt like really dangerous and really lonely. And so I began to feel very jealous. And here's the thing. The weird part about me is whenever I feel jealous, I actually get really angry and stressed. And sometimes I just do something without noticing. So I got really jealous. And then after that, this jealousy actually has led to like stress, because I kept thinking about it, and it made it difficult to concentrate. It also made it difficult to sleep, even with chamomile, because I take chamomile every night. It made it difficult to sleep. I really didn't feel like playing with my Bop Its. It just made it very difficult. So one day I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna take a break. I can't handle this anymore. I'm just gonna take a break, but that doesn't mean I'm going to abandon my YouTube business. That's what I call it now. Everything I do on YouTube is now considered my business. So I just decided, well, you know what? I can't handle this anymore. I'm gonna have to take a break. So what I did was I turned off all my notifications, closed YouTube, and I never opened it again until today. Think about it. I closed my YouTube on the 14th of March. And I decided to take a 2-week break because I wanted to take a break until that stress that was swinging around my head was gone. And so I kind of wanted to reopen whenever I felt like it, because I wanted to get that stress out of me, so that I can do my YouTube job. I can do YouTube work without feeling stressed and really anxious. So what I did was on Monday, after I went to school, I turned off all my notifications, closed the YouTube app, and I never accessed it ever for 5 days until today. I just reopened it today. I turned all my notifications on today, and I just reopened it today. That's what I did. And so it felt kind of good, because I originally wanted to take a 2-week break, but the stress kind of disappeared on me right away. So that's why I reopened now. And guess what? It wasn't that much of a long break, so don't have any don't be sorry if you can't say long time low see or whatever. I don't need that, because it wasn't a long break. It was just a quick 5-day break. Originally, I wanted to take a 2-week break, but then when the stress disappeared on me, I just decided to reopen and record this video. So this sounds really strange, okay? It really sounds very stupid. And even before this, I've been asking myself at least 3 times whether it was okay for me to quit. It was okay, whether it was okay to take a break, whether it was a reasonable thing to take a break just because I wanted to join a group channel and I didn't know what to do. I've asked myself at least 12 times, actually. I've asked myself more than 10 times. But now it turns out that I don't know. I don't know why, I don't know if this is reasonable or not. I don't know whether it was a bad idea. In fact, I totally forgot about it. I don't remember why I took a break anymore. Because the stress has totally disappeared, but I still have that interest to join a group channel. I still do. And I don't want to be a person. So here's the point I want to make before I end this video. I don't want to be a person that is unsafe. I don't want to be a person that feels unsafe and gets stressed every day and gets humiliated by others. Of course, nobody wants that. But here's the point. I am blind. And I'm usually gentle on people, but sometimes I do get harsh. Even if I'm really angry, sometimes I do. But I try to manage it. And I know I have to stop. And I'm very sorry about it. So, the point I want to make is, I don't want to be humiliated by people. I don't want to have really bad feelings. I don't want to be bullied. I don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of enemies. I want to be in an environment where I want to be in an environment where it's okay to be, it's okay to say sorry. Or it's okay to, So, I know YouTube is usually unsafe because people post really inappropriate stuff sometimes, but that's not what I'm talking about here. I want to be in an environment where I can match my interests. And, because I want to be in a group. That's my interest. And I've already said this so many times in the video, but really, I want to be in a group. So, and because I think about my safety and I care about myself, I care about what interests I want to do. I care about, what things I want to do. I don't want to be in an environment where I feel like I'm so stressed I just can't do this anymore. I want to be in an environment where everything is happy. And if I could be with a group of people, it would be awesome. So, Test Mode Insiders, I'm not saying this to kind of persuade you to let me join in a group channel like yours, but I do feel like, so I'm not persuading you to make me join in your group channel. I'm not going to push you. That's not what I am. That's not who I am, in fact. But I'm just saying that this might give anybody a better idea of what my interests are and what my honesty is, and why I took a break sometimes. Sometimes I don't really get a chance to take breaks because notifications come every day, but I managed to figure it out. So it's not depression. Okay, I don't have depression. It's just stress and jealousy. So Test Mode Insiders is not bad, okay? I'm not saying you guys are bad, but I'm just saying that I'm just saying that I want to keep myself safe, and I want the right to stand up for myself and stand up for others, and I also want the right to do whatever I'm interested in. And I want myself to be in a safe environment so that it doesn't lead me to having depression. Because depression is quite common. So that's what I basically wanted to explain in this video. The reason behind why I made this break and why I couldn't communicate with you. So don't feel really bad. Most of you have thought I was a goner, but no. I didn't really mean to terminate my YouTube account. I just wanted to take a break to let that stress go away. So that's all I wanted to explain in this video. Thanks, guys.